We're really proud to be joined by our partners from the Lantos Foundation for Human Rights and Justice and our award presenter, president of the Lantos Foundation, Katrina Sweat, to present the award for Best Human Rights Documentary. Just a few words on the Lantos Foundation. The Lantos Foundation was established to carry on Congressman Tom Lantos' proud legacy as a leading advocate for American engagement in the human rights effort globally. They seek to advance human rights and justice by advocating for the United States and other democratic nations to prioritize these fundamental rights for all global citizens through campaigns and initiatives designed to raise awareness about key human rights challenges. We're really grateful for Katrina to take a moment out of her day to join us for this presentation. And without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Katrina.
All right. Well, what a thrill for me to be with all of you. This event has been so moving and so uplifting. I've been wiping away tears and smiling and wanting to do a happy dance myself because each one of the recipients thus far is so clearly worthy of this honor. And I'm just going to say, I know there was like a movie awards thing a couple of weeks ago that got a lot of attention. This is the one I'm excited about. This is the one I want to be at because it really gets to the heart of what we hope at its very best filmmaking can be, something that changes lives and that touches us so deeply. And so I have to say that the Lantos Foundation is so proud and so honored to join with Women's Voices Now in this incredible award process and ceremony. And we're very thrilled to be presenting the award for the Best Human Rights Documentary. Chelsea spoke very movingly about our founder, my late father, Congressman Tom Lantos, who was the only survivor of the Holocaust ever elected to serve in the United States Congress. And that really gave him a heart for the rights of people everywhere in the world. He knew he could never turn his back on those in need. And the stories, the incredible range of stories told by these films exemplify that same spirit of telling the story and never turning your back on those who need a voice. The Lantos Award for the Best Human Rights Documentary and the $2,000 prize that comes with it honors a film from any category that best illuminates a human rights champion or activist and examines a human rights issue. It's an award that wants to recognize films rooted in the recognition that the struggle for women's and girls' rights is inextricably linked to the fight for basic human rights for all people. I'm so grateful to the jury who did such a brilliant job selecting the winner for this prize. Our award-winning film comes from a Mexican director and takes a look at a young woman who fled war-torn Syria, became a mother at the age of 16, and then rebuilt her adult identity as the neighborhood storyteller at the Zaatari refugee camp in Jordan. It's really an incredibly beautifully made film. The craftsmanship of the filmmaker is magnificent, but the story of how this young woman whose life could have been viewed as sort of a disaster, as I say, married at an incredibly young age, required to flee her country, living in a refugee camp. But as she determines that she is going to do something for the younger generation of women, she heals herself in the process of helping them to find their voice and their identity. It is such a beautiful film, and this film, as well as all the others that I've caught glimpses of through the little trailers we've seen, make me think of the wonderful quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, a great woman and a great human rights activist in her own right, one of the greatest. She said, "Where, after all, do universal human rights begin? In small places, close to home, so close and so small that they cannot be seen on the maps of the world." I love that quote because it reminds me every day that the work of human rights has to begin in those small and close places, the maps really that are only found in our hearts. So allow me to say that on behalf of the Lantos Foundation for Human Rights and Justice, Today, we are proud to announce the winner of the Lantos Award for Best Human Rights Documentary, The Neighborhood Storyteller by Alejandra Alcala.
في حدا رح يسألني يعني؟ قصتي بدي أحكي لها؟ ولا شو القصة بالضبط؟
Yes, قصتك. Okay, whenever you're ready.
اسمي أسماء جمال راشد، عمري 28 سنة، صار لي تقريباً 13 سنة.
ما قلت لك هي القرايه شدت في ذا السنه. هذا هي من قبره بهالدار قاعده بتجلي وبتطبخ وبتساعد امها وبكره تتجوز وتطلع دار جوزها وبخلص منها.
وراح أستمد بالقوة يعني الجيل اللي عم بشوفه قدامي عم يتدمر، ورح أحاول أساعدهم مساعدة حقيقية يعني من الداخل، أحاول أغيرهم من الداخل. صح؟ واللجوء مش غلط، انكم تكونوا مكان ثاني بالعكس تمام. طيب صحيح سؤال لكم كلكم
مثلا الشيء هذا وراح مني، يعني استصعبت كثير والله، بس ما حملتهاش المرايات عقيدة. الشيء أنا كان بقلبي يعني ايش بدي اسوي، بدي اعمله، يعني انت سوي، وانا ليش بججب لهم كذا عشان بس ماشي ولا بدي اعمل.
Do we have the filmmaker with us? Oh, wonderful.
Oh, hi. Oh, my heart is pounding so hard, and I represent. I'm the producer, but I'm actually representing the team today. And the team, my daughter is actually the director of the film, and she's taking care of her baby, so she couldn't be here today. But I mean, we're so honored and grateful and humbled by this recognition. And here's Asma, and this is I hope a great surprise to you, because we are here because of Asma's story, and that, you know, we're trying to be a voice for the work that Asma is doing for girls, and so we couldn't be here without her story and her great work. So Asma does not speak English; she speaks Arabic, but perhaps in Arabic, Asma can say hello. Asma, thank you so much for being here, and we really appreciate the festival for having us, and our work really is to hopefully the world has 1 more million Asmas, because if that happens, we will have a huge change in what is going on with the girls and women movement. So thank you so much for having us here, and we really appreciate this honor.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. Really, we so appreciate it. It's so good to see you, Asma. Thank you for your work.